Okay, today we'll be opening up this Fram oil filter number FE2, which I got at Walmart for $12.97. And we're going to compare it to this Repco oil filter number ROF80-S that I got for free. Yep, a very generous viewer whose name is Anish, who lives all the way over in Queensland, Brisbane, Australia, sent me this Repco oil filter. It's the second viewer from Australia that sent me an oil filter all in 1 month. Thanks, Anish. These oil filters fit Anish's 2014 Ford Falcon XR6. Yep, the one with the 270 kilowatts or 362 horsepower Barra 4.0 liter engine. Hey, I wonder why we don't have these cars over here in the US. What's up with that? Anyways, these two filters are going to duke it out. Could get ugly, folks. And when the dust clears, we'll see who the winner is. So let's get started.
This is up where you gotta glue the silicone, get nice and tight. Get your angle here, filtration anywhere here.
Okay, let's start with the frame. We'll start with the box. It's rated for 25,000 miles. Look over here. 360 textured grip, high flow, high strength center tube, silicone drain back valve, perfect seal gasket, synthetic microglass media, wire mesh backing, heavy duty construction. Okay, I'm not going to read all the information on here, but that tells a lot. And the date code 23025Y, product of USA. This is a sticker. It does have a little textured grip on here. And this filter has 6 inlet holes. One's a little bit larger than the other ones. Looks to be a silicone drain back valve. Metal core with louvers. Bypass valve down below. And about 5 grooves there for threads. And this gasket is on here. Ooh, this gasket's really on here. Yeah, this gasket's really on here. It's pretty thick also. Now let's take a look at the Repco oil filter. We'll take a look at the box. Superior synthetic blend media. Look over here. The picture, it looks like a metal core with holes. Okay, let's open up this box and see what this filter looks like. And I think this is the date code here, 110722. Instructions. And filter that it crosses over to. And this Repco has this plastic covering over the base plate. Oh, and I want to take a look at this. They give you a service sticker. Pretty cool, like the old days. And this filter has 8 inlet holes. Yeah, it's got the metal core with holes. Bypass valve down below. Also about 5 grooves there for threads. And nitro rubber gasket, which comes off quite a bit easier. Pretty thick though. Okay, both filters about the same size. Alright, let's take these two filters, open them up, and see what they look like inside. Be right back. Okay, here they are cut open. Let's get their weights. Fram filter weighs 431.1 gram. The Repco filter weighs 399.4 grams. Let's take a look at the gaskets. The gaskets are pretty similar in size. I'll put it up on the screen. Both look like nice gaskets. Base plates. The Repco 165.5 grams. Fram 175.7 grams. Let's take a look at them close. You can see they both got about the same amount of threads. Grooves there for threads. The inlet holes, you got 2 extra on the Repco. So I think I take the Repco out of these 2 filters. Yeah, these 2 base plates, probably the Repco. But both are nice base plates, heavy duty. And you got the Repco's got the nitro rubber anti-drain back valve, silicone for the Fram. And they cover up the holes nicely. Actually, the Repco probably fits a lot better. Look at that. Fits really nice on there. Yeah, but they both cover up the holes nicely. Okay, and the filter elements, the Repco 129.3 grams, the Fram 131.2 grams. Let's take a look at the Fram. We got a crimp seam right here. You can see the metal backing that it has on it. Yeah, you can see the crimp right there. A lot of excess glue on here. Yep. Metal end caps. And the Fram filter has 39 pleats. And this is a synthetic media with a micron rating of 99% for particles greater than 20 microns. Yeah, it's a lot of glue on here. That's too bad. Okay, and the Repco oil filter. Metal crimp seam. And the Repco oil filter's got 20 more pleats than the Fram. 59 pleats. A lot of pleats. And the filter media, the pleats are nicely spaced. Nice and clean. Metal end caps. Bypass valve right here. It's got these little ears on here, which keeps the filter centered in the can. And this is a synthetic blend media, but I couldn't find a micron rating for this filter. Very clean, nice looking. Okay, inside the cans we got coil spring versus the stamp leaf spring with a bypass valve. Yeah, those are nice. And the cans, the Repco 83 grams, Fram 99.4 grams. Let's get some measurements. I was getting about 0.60 millimeters, 0.61 millimeters, pretty close. Yeah, same with the Repco. Yeah, 0.63 millimeters we'll call it. Yeah, they're both nice cans. And the width on the Fram, let's get a cleaner spot here. I'm going to call that 2 inches even. 1.95, I'll call that 2 inches even. And 2.23 inches for the Repco. So looking at these filters and the amount of pleats on the Repco, I'm going to say there's a lot more square inches of filter media with the Repco. What do you guys think? Well, let's cut these filters open, stretch them out, and see what they look like. Be right back. Okay, and the Repco filter goes over the table. And the Fram filter is 54.25 inches long. And the Repco filter is 86 inches long. Okay, let's get the thickness on these guys. The Fram filter, 0.77 millimeters thick. The Repco oil filter is 0.91 millimeters thick. Repco's a little bit thicker. Here's the front filtering side, back side. And looking at the microscope picture, you'll see that these filters, they both look like they do a good job filtering. There's no light spots coming through or anything. Let's take a look at that picture. So looking under a microscope, they look like they both do a very good job of filtering. The Repco filter though has a lot more square inches of filter media, almost double, like 83 square inches more. But if you want a really strong filter, the Fram is way to go here. You got this wire backing on the Fram. There's no way you're going to tear this stuff. Now let's take a look at the rest of the filter. So let's start with the gaskets. I give these guys a tie. They're pretty much the same. Yeah, they're good gaskets. Base plates, I think I'll give that to the Repco, just because it's got more holes. But the anti-jam back valve I'd give to the Fram. Now you got holes versus louvers. Let's take a look at these louvers. Now they're all opened up nicely, so those are fine. And you got a coil spring here for the Repco with the bypass valve down below. Whereas with the Fram, you know, it's a matter of preference. You got the bypass valve right here with the stamp leaf spring. And these holes on this Repco filter are nice and smooth, so these are fine. The cans, I give them a tie. They're both pretty much the same thickness. Except if you like the texture on the cans for putting them on and off easier, the Fram is better there. And like I said, the backing. You got all this backing on the Fram, so it makes it a very strong filter. I kind of like this Repco oil filter, but I wish it was made here in the US. What do you guys think? And again, I want to thank Anish for sending me this Repco oil filter all the way from Australia. And I think I'll wrap this video up. And don't forget, Oil Filter Fridays. I try to open up an oil filter every Friday on this YouTube channel. So if you like this video, please hit that like button. Thanks for watching, and take care. The Fram filter without the metal backing weighs 11.3 grams. The Repco oil filter media weighs 26.9 grams.